What is the most famous dua we ask Allah after the tashahhud and before concluding our prayer? The dua mentioned here.
اللهم إني أعوذ بك من عذاب القبر ومن عذاب جهنم ومن فتنة المحيا والممات ومن شر فتنة المسيح الدجال.
O Allah, I take refuge in you from the punishment of the grave, from the torment of the fire, from the trials and tribulation of life and death, and from the evil affliction of the Masih al-Dajjal, or the Antichrist, or the impostor Christ. These are four things that you ask Allah Azza wa Jal to give you refuge from. And also the following hadith is around this area where we say,
اللهم إني أعوذ بك من عذاب القبر وأعوذ بك من فتنة المسيح الدجال وأعوذ بك من فتنة المحيا والممات اللهم إني أعوذ بك من المأثم والمغرم.
O Allah, I take refuge in you from the punishment of the grave, and I take refuge from you from the temptation and trial of Al-Masih al-Dajjal, and I take refuge in you from the trials and tribulations of life and death. O Allah, I take refuge in you from the sin, or from sin and death. So sin and death are extra to the previous hadith. What do we learn? We learn from this dua that we are in constant need of Allah's support for us. Wallahi, we are like a person drowning in the middle of the ocean in nowhere, without any life raft, without anything to hang on to. What do you think will happen to him? How do you think he feels? He is desperate. He knows that he's about to drown. So he has no hope other than in Allah Azza wa Jal. And he has no trust other in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what we do as Muslims at the end of every salat, seeking refuge in Allah Azza wa Jal from these four things and more.